Explore the world around you with Trivago. Just type in your destination, select what you're looking for, and Trivago will show you the hotels that match your search criteria, so you can explore the world around you just the way you like. Hotel Trivago.
Morning, Churchy. What's the plan for today? What the? When did that happen?
If your car is vandalised, Churchill will let you keep your no-claims discount.
Could have been embarrassing. Oh, yes.
Churchill, depend on the dog.
The Ryanair Sea Sale is here. Get up to 20% off your next holiday. Ryanair. More choice, low fares, great care.
You're watching Sky News tonight. MPs tonight debating how and if they can take control away from the government to try to prevent a no-deal Brexit should that scenario occur next week. Well, plenty more on that, so I'm joined now by the Labour MP for Hornsey and Wood Green, Catherine West, and Conservative MP for Stirling, Stephen Kerr. There you are. Very good evening to you both. And may I ask you first of all about these cross-party talks between the two leaders, between Jeremy Corbyn and Theresa May. Stephen Kerr, I mean, there's a sense here that if they go anywhere, it's a much, much softer Brexit.
Yeah, absolutely. And from what I understand, the talks have been very constructive today. But my position is very clear on this. I've been asking colleagues and calling upon colleagues to compromise. We won't be able to get to the ideal that many of them have in mind. And therefore, what we must secure is Brexit. And the way to do that is by, working collaboratively across the chamber now, because we've been unable to carry Brexit on the basis of Conservative and DUP votes. What we must do now is reach out across the chamber so we get Brexit.
Okay, well, let's test how far you could go and imagine that it is Mr Corbyn and Mrs May there, although positions reversed. Catherine West, let me ask you then, this crucial issue, I know it is for you and for many on the Labour benches, but not all of you, the idea that there has to be a confirmatory referendum attached to any deal.
That's right. I mean, the way that I look at it, Dermot, is it's a lock, because I think through the talks we will get a better form of Brexit. But for those of us who never wanted Brexit to start with, who didn't vote for Article 50 to be triggered, we're very keen to see that confirmatory vote, because really the mandate on the referendum, in a sense, the window's closing a bit on it. And now that we actually have Brexit defined in a deal, it's down to people to say, yes, that is what I meant when I voted Brexit, or to say, on second thoughts, I want to remain and reform the EU, but remain in it.
Okay, we're making progress here. Stephen Kerr, then, back to you. So, the two leaders come back with this very formulation, customs union, close alignment, single market, and a confirmatory referendum. And Labour say we will therefore vote for the withdrawal agreement. Is that something you can stomach?
Well, I am willing to. I have already voted for a number of compromise arrangements around the single market with customs arrangements. I have a problem with the idea of another referendum, because frankly, in Scotland we have experienced now two very divisive referenda. Bringing the country together, we're not going to do that through another referendum. What we need to do is sort this out here. The people voted in June 2016 to leave the European Union. We need to carry out that instruction, but we need to do it in a sensible and orderly way. A referendum, I'm afraid, is the last thing this country needs right now.
So this, Catherine West, could be the issue that breaks the talks down. If Mr Corbyn insists upon that, which we heard, didn't we, tonight from Emily Thornbury, the Shadow Foreign Secretary, she wants it there. If Mr Corbyn insists upon that, and even soft Brexiteers, if I may term him that, like Mr Kerr, can't stomach it, the deal won't happen.
I mean, I think for the Labour Party, we do have to remember that people agonised over the conference motion. They spent a whole day back in September working out what our position on Brexit should be, and that lock of the referendum or the confirmatory vote was always part of that deal with the party. And as many commentators will know, internal Labour Party democracy is crucial, and if that is what was voted on unanimously, then I think that is something which the front bench does have to look very carefully at and calibrate in all of these discussions, because it's not just about a deal with the Tories, it's also looking back towards what was agreed with Labour members last September, and I know that Jeremy Corbyn cares deeply about Labour Party democracy, and he will look back and make sure that he is faithful to that conference motion.
We've also both, though, in both of our manifestos, got a commitment to a Brexit that is orderly. And I think if we can achieve some kind of an agreement across the floor of the House of Commons that delivers a Brexit that fulfills that requirement, then there really is no need for there to be a second referendum, remembering that more than 85% of the members of the House of Commons were elected on the commitments that our parties made in our manifesto. So there really isn't any need for that. We can, as parliamentarians, get to a point, and by the way, I think if we can get to a point where there's agreement, the people of this country will be so relieved so that we can talk about something else. I mean, I didn't come into politics just to talk about this, and that's all we've talked about really in this place for the last 2 years.
Okay.
There are very important issues we need to get on to talk about, and the people will rejoice, frankly, when we get to that
The
point.
thing we can agree
Okay,
on,
last word from you.
briefly at the end, is that we both agree there should not be a no-deal Brexit.
I agree.
Let's take on that.
I agree.
Okay, and an important vote coming
Right.
up on that in the House of Commons. Glad to see some agreement there. The spirit of compromise live there between
Excellent.
Stephen Kerr and Catherine West. Thank you both very much.
Absolutely.
Now it's time to cross over to Sky Sports News for an update on the sport.
This program is brought to you by Vitality Invest.
You see, they even teach them how to cuddle. Masterclass.
Getting active brings its own rewards.
Hello there, the balance of power in the Premier League title race could tip in Manchester City's favour tonight. Pep Guardiola's side will move a point clear of Liverpool with a win against struggling Cardiff City. Let's sit there, heading back to the top of the table. They took the lead to Kevin De Bruyne after the 6 minutes. That's his first league goal since December. Leroy Sané added a second just before half-time. Early stages of the second half, and that one is live on Sky Sports Premier League. It's the start of a new era at Tottenham. Their new stadium is up and running for tonight's game against Crystal Palace. It's taken nearly 4 years. It cost around £1 billion. From the field, they still await the first goal. Spurs have had plenty of possession and the better chances, but it's 0-0 in the early stages of the second half. Chelsea can return to the top four with a win at home to Brighton. They're on course to do just that. They lead through a goal by Olivier Giroud. Rare league start for him. That's his second goal in the league this season. Callum Hudson-Odoi also started for Chelsea. That's his first start in the Premier League. Liverpool don't play again until Friday against Southampton. Manager Jurgen Klopp has confirmed key defender Virgil van Dijk will be fit to play. Well, there's a full fixture programme in the Scottish Premiership. Leaders Celtic are leading against St Mirren. Timothy Weir with the goal in 15 minutes. Second place Rangers are also in front. 3-0 up against Hearts. A goal there for Jermaine Defoe. He got the opener. Connor Goldson got the second. As you can see there, St Johnstone also leading Dundee by a goal to 0. Brazilian football legend Pelé has been taken to hospital, but he's not in a life-threatening condition. Pelé was admitted last night with a strong fever as a precaution after earlier attending a social function in Paris with Paris Saint-Germain player Kylian Mbappe. Defending champions tonight, Super Kings have been beaten for the first time in this year's Indian Premier League. They lost to the Mumbai Indians by 37 runs. Surya Kumar Yadav top scored for Mumbai with 58. There's more on all the night's football on Sky Sports News. We're back in the next hour. See you then.
Help! Help! I'm surrounded by sausages. And it's time to look at the weather.
The weather, sponsored by Qatar Airways.
We seem to have gone back a season. There'll be widespread wintry showers or longer spells of rain, sleet and snow around over the next few days. Now, right now, plenty of wintry showers and some more general rain and mountain snow moving across Ireland into Wales. Quite a raw wind around as well. The southwest will have some more rain in hill